In a lot of ways, this could be the benchmark video for the rest of the reviews coming up. And it's not even about freaking guns and knives. Welcome to Wolfworks. I'm West, bringing you another video review. Oddly enough, nothing about outdoor gear or guns or ammo, stuff like that. A little more closer to home, and you can pretty much see in front of you. Dudes, ladies, gentlemen, there's no secret. I love a good cup of coffee. I've been drinking coffee since I was in 2nd grade. I'm in my mid-20s, so you do the math on that. That's right. Sunday mornings, wake up when my grandpa was living with us, and make a bowl of oatmeal, sit around the table, and just chit-chat with a nice hot cup of brew between the both of us. Well, each. Excuse me for a sec. That should get the brain going. And so I've been drinking coffee ever since, and honestly, I'm kind of surprised my blood isn't coffee. That could be a little weird, but my various jobs have always kind of made me stick to it. And if you're an EMS or fire, you know exactly where I'm coming from. The stuff is pretty much your blood. That or any other caffeinated drink. So, what our review is today, we're going to be talking about Coffee Mate To Go. And if you guys who also drink coffee are a little snobbyish, I'm semi-snobbyish. I like my higher brands. I prefer Panamanian stuff whenever I can get it, but I drink whatever anyways. If you're snobbyish or, you know, black is the only way to go, well, this is probably the point of the video where you want to leave. The backspace buttons up there, exit buttons up there. So, you know, go for it there. For me, I like creamer. I like my coffee with a little more flavor, in addition to what the coffee brings itself, unless it's one of those Panamanian ones where it has its own actual flavors to it and its own keynotes, and it can get as complicated as wine. You don't believe me? Go check it out. Anyways, so yeah, today's video is going to be a, I guess, in-depth, full tabletop review of the Coffee Mate To Go. No, I'm not kidding. Yeah, I'm dead serious about this. Forget the MP7 right there. Don't ask. We're going to be talking about coffee, straight out. So yeah, for me, when this came out, and for Dad, we were kind of excited, just thinking, okay, you know, when we go to school, when I go to work, when she goes to work, that kind of thing, there's always coffee offered, but hardly any creamer. It's that non-dairy stuff and some sugar, and you know, coffee creamers can actually add a lot of flavor and a little more depth to your coffee, making some creamier ones more enjoyable than what it is. Because to a lot of people, coffee is just not a hot drink that wakes you up. Like I said, it can be complicated as wine, and I enjoy a decent cup, so there you go. And so I'm pretty much just going to show you the goods, the bads, and the uglies of this, and we'll just go ahead and dive straight into this. What's the purpose for this? Well, Coffee Mate decided to finally, in my opinion, come out with a creamer that you do not need to refrigerate, that you can keep it with you at all times, and you can just easily pop open and squirt into any cup of coffee, be it free or crappy gas station or fast food. McDonald's. Sorry. Still sick. And you can try to enhance it and make it more tolerable, in my opinion, when you need it. Guys, I've done 24-hour shifts. I've done 12-hour drives. I need coffee. You've seen me in my reviews. If I don't have them, I'm just out of there. So, yeah, that's what we were looking forward to when we got this. And it really can help out in other fields. School, traveling, work, whatever you can think of. I know when I was taking my EMT classes, we had the hospital's coffee, and God, that stuff was horrible. Kept us awake, though. Coffee can keep you awake just by the sheer bad taste of poor brewing. Interesting fact. Anyway, so that's the That's the purposes and the whole ideal behind it. And here's where I'll get in depth into it. And if you want a quick, rapid little sum up, here it is. It sucks. So there you go. If you want to go ahead and exit out, here's your chance. If you want to understand why, we're going to get into that right now. So first up on our data points, taste. Taste is all right. Taste is good. It tastes like its actual counterpart, with some underlying, you know, preservative flavors. If you want to get technical, I taste them. Some people don't. I'm the kind of guy who doesn't like diet sodas because that weird aftertaste. There's not that taste, but you can definitely tell that it's meant to be not refrigerated. Is it a deal killer? No, not to me. Your mileage may vary. You're going to be hearing that a lot in this review. Cost. And here's where my issues begin. Price point. When this thing first came out, and stores do have them on sale, either because they're not selling as well or other reasons. The first initial price point was $4.99. It's still $4.99. I'll roll in a video somewhere over here, this area. And yeah, the grocery stores that we're going at, they're on sale right now. But generally speaking, MSRP is $4.99. And as you can see on the label, it's for 14 cups. All right, let's go into firepower and mobility. Yes, on Coffee Creamer. We're really going to go into firepower and mobility. Stop laughing. Okay, so it says 18 cups here, and that it's concentrated somewhere on here. Anyways, 18 cups. That it will last you 18 cups of sticking in your pocket and ready to go freshness. And if you watch the commercials, they have the coffee up to this color consistency. Is that true? Hell no. If this is 18 cups, man, I am messing up here. And I did try to replicate that coffee to what the commercial shows. I can only get 2 cups, maybe 2.5. And the same thing with Bad Wolf. Both of us were really, really just kind of disappointed on how much this really has to offer. For concentrate, can't really say yes. I mean, it really is the same amount that you would use in your standard refrigerator bottle. So that leaves a huge issue to us, at least, and maybe to you. Your mileage may vary. That you are essentially paying $5 for just 2 of these standard mugs of coffee. And I gotta be honest, it's really hard to do this review and not want to drink that right now. Anyways, so $5, 2 cups of coffee. Is that worth it? For me, no. Not really. And that's going to bring us into competitive options right this second. For $5, you can actually go to a coffee store, Starbucks, Coffee Bean, you know, whatever you have around you, gas stations, and actually get more coffee than this for that same amount of price. And when I am talking about this, I mean it literally takes half the bottle to get this cup of coffee to this consistency. And to me and Bad and to others, that's where we like it. We kind of like that. I know the light's not doing a good job of it, but reference this color right here. It's somewhat close. That's the consistency. 1 squirt of this into the your coffee mug, it just doesn't do it. And for $5, $4.99. Prices have come down on them from store to store. Target has them for $3.96. Stater Brothers, you'll see in that footage. But yeah, when you compare it to your standard bottle, phone went off, I owe myself a due. Awesome. When you compare it to a store refrigerated variety, which can cost anywhere between $2 to $5, depending on what brand you buy and whatnot. Now, Folgers, I believe, made a same product. I haven't checked them out. I haven't tested or see how it tastes. I'm not really a big fan of Folgers, so we're not going there. So for $4.99, what are your other options? Well, like I said, you can get yourself another mug or a whole hot coffee to go. You can actually buy a mug for that price, a good, decent travel mug, and heat up your coffee at home and get it all set up and take it wherever you go with you. Most mugs will last you 6 hours. If you get one of those $20 Stanley mugs, I can vouch for this. It lasts up to 12 hours, still heated. Burnt my tongue many a time on that. So yeah, and for me, it's $5 each time, and I'm gonna call it $5 because sales don't last forever. $5 each time for 2 mugs while I'm going out. And it's just not worth it to me. Your mileage may vary, and your mileage will vary depending on who you are. For me, for Bad, and for other people I've asked, it's just not going to cut it for us. Also, another competitive options, $5. Yo, this is the 64 ouncer. That's 18 ounces right there. I mean, it says it right there in the label, and we'll go ahead and check right here. If I can get into focus. Servings, 18. Servings with a good thermos or a good mug and some planning ahead. Where are we? 126. Yeah. I'm sorry, Coffee Mate. And no, Coffee Mate's not my favorite creamer. I prefer half and half with sugar, but sorry guys. This one just isn't a win for us. Alright, so that's going to wrap up this review. Stay tuned for more stuff. We got a couple of non-gun related items, but still closely ties into the outdoor stuff. This definitely, if you're willing to spend the money, or if you're going backpacking and you really want your creamer, by all means, this will work. This will do for you. It does work, but the price point for just your day-to-day use, I can't justify it. I really can't. Sorry, guys. Alright. That's really going to wrap it up. I'm going to quit rambling. I'm going to go drink this coffee. I'll catch you guys on the next one.